All right, I did my project on Marshawn Lynch beast mode interviews, which were pretty big the past couple months towards the end of the NFL season. If any of you guys don't know who Marshawn Lynch is, he's a running back for the Seattle Seahawks. But basically what happened is he got fined $100,000 for not making himself available in the locker room to the media. And he just is a pretty private person. He doesn't want to talk in front of the media. But they basically forced him and said that he had to. And basically what happened after that is Marshawn did the interviews, kind of, where in every single interview, they're some of the most awkward and funniest interviews because he never answers any of their questions. The first one I did, we'll try and show the videos after, but he just responded to everything with yeah. Like he didn't give him anything. And by the last one, he was just straight up saying, "I'm here so I won't get fined." And then later on, he made an obscene gesture during the Cardinals game. As can be seen there. And basically, he built this whole persona that he does what he wants. He doesn't really care about the rules, and he refuses to comply with NFL policies. And so there's some consequences from that. He's faced a lot of flack from the media and from the football community. And he was the most fined NFL player of this past year. He endangered his contract. There's a lot of talks that he wouldn't be able to renew with the Seahawks, that they might be trying to trade him or just drop him altogether. So my question to you guys is, how many of you guys, raise your hands, think this is an example of a bad business communication scenario? I disagree. I think this is a great business communication scenario because he made so much money from doing this. He was fined $131,000 total, but just from the interviews alone, he made $2.6 million in advertising revenues from all of his endorsement deals. He's had tons of media exposure. He's built a brand around himself. And plus, he got even more endorsement deals like Skittles, which it was an undisclosed amount, but they estimated it was around $5 million. He also, during the interviews, he was wearing his Beast Mode apparel hat, which was part of the reason that they were going to fine him. And he sold all of the hats for $33, and anything that uses his Beast Mode brand, he gets a 20% royalty off of, and he gets final approval of the designs. But the coolest thing about this is he actually donates all of the profits, 100%, to his own Fam First Family Foundation, which helps with the inner city youth. And basically the outcome of the scenario is, like I said before, while he was fined around $130,000, he made millions from the situation. And on top of that, he was able to change, or really challenge NFL, because the NFL is known to be a little hypocritical in their policies. And he renewed the contract with the Seahawks. That was one of the big concerns, and it actually doubled his previous contract. He was going to be paid $5 million for this next year, but he's going to be, just for this next year alone, $10 million. And on top of that, he has an insane fan following. But, so yeah, I think it was a good example of a business communication scenario. He was able to make a lot of money from it, which is kind of the point of business, but yeah.